are so delighted to welcome you to Trout Cottage at 1354 Audubon Drive here in Aiken's Horse District for today's Live or Later open house. This is really one of my favorite properties, Tracy.
I know.
It is truly spectacular in so many different ways. The house actually dates to 1917, and it was a polo cottage for the Mead family. And beyond the hedge here that you may have seen as Becky Wilson, our team coordinator, walked up, is the Aiken training track today. And actually, our client holds many shares of the Aiken training track, and to the person who is fortunate enough to purchase this property, those shares will be transitioned to that new property owner.
That's true. So just a few nuts and bolts about the property. So there's a total of 6 bedrooms and 4.5 baths, and that's with the residence and the cottage, which she added. It sits on about 8.64 acres, and there's an 8-stall barn with tack room and feed room. There's also a wonderful saltwater gunite pool.
That's heated.
Oh, that would be refreshing in the winter.
Absolutely. Great for the grandkids when they come visit.
Absolutely. There's also a detached 2-bay carriage house garage. And, you know, for the horses, there's really 3 very gracious sized large pastures, which is, I think you're going to have happy horses here.
Yes, we are, in terms of location, I know we mentioned we're in Aiken's Horse District, but this location is singular. There is no other residence that sits on the rail of the Aiken training track, and we are right across Audubon from the Aiken Horse Park. So for the hunter jumpers that want to show,
or the dressage enthusiast, it would be so phenomenal to just pack your horse up and pack right across the road to the showgrounds.
And you know, now they have Tuesdays in the park. They started it this past year, and it's a great place to just do some friendly competition when you're training in the winter time.
And welcome to the veranda. It's a lovely 3-sided veranda, which wraps around the back and then again on the side of the home.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. And welcome inside, because this, well, anyway, the foyer and entry hall is just magnificent. I'm always stunned by the ceiling height. I think we think the ceiling height's a minimum of 12 feet. And you know, this house is in impeccable condition. Our client worked with Nancy Mann and Mitch Johnson on the renovation, and truly every square inch of this home has been touched and renovated. And it's a great balance of modern amenities with the character and charm of the original cottage. This center hall features wainscoting, again the beadboard ceilings, the refinished floors, pine floors, and just a really gracious area to receive your friends and guests when they come to visit.
Welcome to the study. This is such a comfortable, warm, inviting room. You have amazing bookshelves for all your treasured books. You do have a really nice wood-burning fireplace. And then to the left of the fireplace, there is a powder room with, I would say, one of my favorite wall coverings. The turtles there are just lovely. Nice hardwood floors and wide baseboard, and good ceiling height there, and good natural light. And as you come back this direction, you can see how nice the natural light is both behind me and on the side of the front of the house as well.
Hi, Becky. I'm here in the dining room, and I love the scale of this dining room because it has a nice width, but it's intimate, and you know, it really sets the stage for some memorable evenings. You have windows on 2 sides overlooking the training track and the veranda. Plus, you have a nice built-in cabinetry for your china and a lovely wood-burning fireplace here. It was one of 5 fireplaces in the home. Really just a comfortable room. I also love the molding on the ceiling. It just adds some detail and character. I'm not sure if you all can see that, but it's really charming.
Welcome to the keeping room, which is located right off the kitchen and off the dining room. Here you have a lovely wood-burning fireplace. Again, nice lofty ceilings here in the keeping room. And one of the really neat things about this breakfast table is in the mornings while you're enjoying your breakfast or your coffee and reading your paper, you can also get an amazing view of the horses breezing early in the morning.
One of the things, again, I love about this house is how it's open, yet they're intimate spaces. And you have this, this is almost a triple-sized cased opening here as we transition to the kitchen. And again, that openness works so well with how we all live today. The kitchen is behind me, and it's an awesome kitchen. And the reason I know that is because I've been fortunate enough to have some of the most delicious meals which have been prepared in this kitchen. We have a warming drawer. We have a 6-eye gas Wolf range. I love having a pot filler. It's super convenient. A hood with fans. And I love also this, the wood countertop. I think it's really cool. There's a really deep sink here with almost like a commercial faucet. And then, of course, a Rolls Royce of refrigerators and 2 freezer drawers. So a really great working kitchen. We have a dishwasher too. I love the cabinet lighting. You may have seen that as we transition to the space, and then the under cabinet lighting and just the simplicity of the beautiful subway tile. One of my favorite places in this room, this house, is the mudroom. This is or the dog room or the flower cutting room. It serves so many purposes, and it has additional cabinetry and storage. We have the Trout drawer pulls and door pulls for Trout Cottage, and I love the Dutch door because when you have guests over, if you wanted to keep your dogs kind of tucked away, it's a great way for them to hear what's going on, yet be away from your guests. This room has beadboard on all sides, ceiling included, and we also have a side entrance from the roundabout drive here. So when you pull in, you can drive around, unload your groceries, and if you do have an elderly four-legged, they can use the dog ramp, which is to my left, to the right, as you see on the camera. And we even have a cute little gate to let them in. One of the new additions to the kitchen area is this double height red cabinetry, which is a great bar space.
I just love the color, the pop, and
it's fun.
Kind of neat metallic metal top. And then there's another really neat space here that's actually hidden. It actually looks like your wall from your stairwell, but when we open this up, and I'll have to go inside to turn the light on, but you can see this is a great pantry, and I'll have to come over and borrow some rosemary for all my yummy cooking that I'm planning on doing. Let me share with you another a guest bedroom that's downstairs, which really could be a great owner's suite downstairs. There's nice, gracious space here, lofty ceilings, beadboard ceilings, and great baseboard for moldings that meet up against, again, the lovely hardwood floors. You've got a wardrobe closet here that is centered, the fireplace is centered, wood burning, and then nice cabinetry there. And then behind here is a full bathroom, lovely, updated, renovated, good neutral decor. And what I really love about this is they've taken the shower tile and they've made that to look like beadboard, which is really kind of neat and special and unique. And then as we come out into this little entry here, there's another surprise. There's so much storage in this house. This is a great storage area for your linens, another pantry area, dishes, or really if you wanted to use this as your owner's suite down, it could be a very nice size master bedroom closet.
Hi, I'm going to transition you all upstairs to the owner's suite. When our client purchased the property, there was no upstairs living space, and now it has all transitioned to become an owner's suite. This staircase also, just to point out, has been newly reworked and to have a really nice gracious landing. And again, it has a lot of natural light because we have a skylight to bring light through the middle of the home, and the staircase. We also see the transition with the beadboard. It just continues throughout the house, that consistency. It's a really easy staircase to navigate, and I love these finials on top of the post. Okay, so the owner's suite. This is a multi-room suite, and it has a lot of architectural interest because you can imagine this was the roof line of the house and attic storage. We have a shiplap, gracious sitting room with lots of storage, great places to work on projects, to write letters to friends, to cozy up and read a book and enjoy the view. And then we have here it opens to your sleeping space, and a really comfortable space with a gas fireplace, and again the shiplap detail. And we actually have a mega closet. It's actually 2 rooms. We're just going to give you a glimpse of one of the 2 closet rooms, but this is a walk-in closet. It's got the built-in and the almost like the island in the middle. And then beyond us here is a cedar closet for additional winter storage. As we walk through back through the bedroom, I want to point out that there's another storage closet. There are all kinds of nooks and crannies to put things away. And again, one of the charming features is this like window seat here right by the fireplace. So cute. So Tracy's going to show you the owner's bath, but look at this, even this wonderful place to store books here. So every detail's been thought through so nicely.
It has, and the shiplap continues from the owner's bedroom into the owner's bathroom and along the ceiling. And you've got this great 2 vanity custom sink area there that's unique, a great jutted soaking tub, and good storage in the attic eaves, as well as linen storage here, and the heated towel racks are wonderful. You've got a nice glass enclosure, shower, and again with your really fabulous shiplap that goes up at an angle. And then over through here, there's a private WC. And then out the window, you certainly have a fantastic view of the training track there. And before we go downstairs, there's also a laundry room upstairs that we want to point out and make sure you see that before we head down to meet Sissy. And great cabinetry and storage, and good space for your stackable laundry.
So hi again. I'm here to bring you back downstairs and outside, but I want to tell you a fun story. We have a fun fundraiser here in Aiken each year for the Aiken Center for the Arts. It's the Aiken Antique Show. And this past year, the exhibitor party was held here at Trout, Cottage, and we had a fun photo op with getting all the antiques exhibitors here on the staircase for a 2020 participant photo op. It was great fun. This door, as we go outside, I just want to point out, look at the hardware on the door. It's that box lock. It's so interesting and true to the age of the home. As we transition out to the veranda, you can see the front garden, and I just want to point out some of the trees that are here. We have a couple magnificent, we have a magnificent magnolia, and then we have this super cool bull pine. And you can also see that we are richly planted with blooming hydrangea at the moment. And the veranda again features multiple sitting areas and dining areas. So there's one sitting area that was just to the left of the front door, and then a dining area behind me. Another detail to point out and to note is that all the windows have screens, and it looks like they're hinged to be set into place, which is really a nice feature here in the summertime to be able to get those natural breezes in. The best place to watch the Aiken Trials, which takes place in March, is right here on your veranda, and truly the best seat in the house. And as we walk around, we have another sitting area which overlooks your own lawn and garden, and the transition down to the pool and the guest house. And another place to access the veranda is from the living room here. So easy for entertaining indoors and out. And Tracy, would you like to show the rest of it?
Sure. Okay, so this area of the veranda wraps around, and you can access through the keeping room into the kitchen. So it's really a great space to bring your barbecue group out to enjoy. And as we walk down, just take a look at the raised gardens here, which is really ideal for all your sustainable living. You've got your tomatoes growing and all these wonderful coneflowers. So really a great spot to just enjoy and garden. It's good therapy.
Beautiful, isn't it? I love this Chippendale style of the gate. And again, this hardware is really spectacular. As we walk down to the guest house and pool, I just want to note a couple of things. Both the house and the guest cottage have lightning protection. And I love how we have this nice hedge that protects the guest cottage, gives it some privacy from the driveway. And then to talk a little bit about the pool itself, it is a saltwater pool. It is heated. It's gunite, and I believe it has like a pebble tech finish, but also a cool feature is that it has a cover, and I think that's always helpful in the fall when the leaves are coming down. The guest house is it's a new structure, and it is hardy plank. And just to give you a sense, we actually have guests in residence right now, so we're only going to show you the other side a little bit later on, but there's a bedroom through these double doors, then there's a full bath, and then another bedroom, and then you have this great covered seating area, this covered porch overlooking the pool, which looks quite refreshing at the moment. And I love this natural garden, which is recently planted. We do have a well that supports the irrigation and the pool at the property, but this natural garden with nandina and crepe myrtle and miscanthus and oak leaf hydrangea is just lovely. And of course, we're about to go to the barn, but if you're hot and sweaty after a workout on your horse, you can hop in the outdoor shower and jump in the pool. That's perfect. Let's go take a look at this barn. This is one of the original buildings on the property. And this is an 8-stall barn. We have this nice wide aisle, which is matted, and 8 gracious stalls. All of them have on this side, they all have that nice window so the horses can
stick their heads out, and they've got air and ventilation windows on this side. You've got a great space above for your hay storage. And then on either side at the end here, you have both tack room and feed room, and this actually has your hot water heater, your washer dryer, and little WC there as well. And quite a cute tack room here with your beadboard ceiling. Very efficient, good spot for your saddles and bridles, and cabinet space there. And it's really quite cool in here.
It is very cool.
So that's what I love about the concrete farms, is that they do stay cool in the summer. And then to your right over here, this is the 2-bay carriage house garage. And then we're looking at some of the pasture there, which I believe Sissy and Becky have already toured the pastures and have some short clip videos for you to look at. You've got this great hedge here, and take a look at the front yard here, which you can easily use as another pasture or jump field if you wish. And that amazing oak over there to the right is just phenomenal. But literally right across the street there, you can see the horse show tents and the horse trailers there at Bruce's Field. And what a lovely front lawn. Really great road systems throughout this home and property.
It's really well designed. You have multiple roundabouts, because you have the roundabout after you enter the front gate. You can drive up to the main residence, and then there's the roundabout, and then there's the roundabout around the garage, which makes it so easy for truck and trailer.
Very easy for truck and trailer.
So I am so excited to show you part of the guest house. We're going to get to see a couple of the bedrooms. And again, the way the guest house lives is you've got 2 bedrooms and 1 bath on one side, and then you have 2 bedrooms and 1 bath on the side we're about to show you. And it's just so charming. So for that, you could have, you could have 2 sets of guests here simultaneously. And so this is a great example of the guest cottage. And again, it's new, but it's made to look like it's been here forever, with the beadboard, the multi-panels on the closet doors. The bathroom is absolutely to die for. You have a tub plus a glass enclosed shower. And just, I love the pop of color. Just the design is over the top fantastic. And then of course we had to show you the bunk room. Who would not want to stay in this room if you were a child? I am sure that our client probably gets the nicest thank you notes from her friends' children, but you actually can sleep 4 children in this bunk room. And they all have drawers underneath them. It's so, so very cute. Again, we've got a really gracious covered porch on this side of the guest house as well. So there's ample places to sit and enjoy, and just to be grateful to be a guest at Trout Cottage. So as we wrap up here today, we want to say, first of all, thank you for joining us, and also just want to remind you about some of the details of the property. 8.64 acres in total. It's a total of 6 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. You have the guest cottage here, which I love the bunk room myself. You do have an 8-stall barn, a 2-bay carriage house garage, 3 lovely large pastures, and then just the magnificently renovated residence. And just to talk about the condition for a little bit, we have a lot of historic homes and estates in Aiken, and truly, I think the condition of this property is really unrivaled or paralleled with the offerings at the moment.
It definitely stands tall. It is one that truly has been renovated with top quality renovation and almost like new. It is phenomenal.
And it's impeccably well maintained, and honestly, all you have to do is move in and enjoy. So I was thinking maybe we should walk. Oh, it is on the market. There is a price. It's on the market for $2.845 million. And again, we're in a singular location. We're right across from Bruce's Field. And Tracy, do you want to go over to the horse show?
Yes, I want to see how my old trainers are doing.
It would be fun. Thank you again. We'll see you soon.
Take care.